Hello, how are you doing? Happy New Year, everybody. Allow me to start with one of my pet hates right away. And before you ask, it is not about rude people or traffic jams or anything else. It is actually something that I think is pretty design related. And we see it a lot, especially when we network, when we use LinkedIn, then it's just all over the place. And I think it is it's just plain wrong. You see these articles, they just jump at you, and it's not just, like a picture and a little bit of text, or just a little bit of text, maybe an update of whatever, No, it's more these kind of opinion pieces, just like I do sometimes as well, but they are super long, and don't worry, I don't have much text. I have just this one line, then there's a gap, then there's another line of 3 words, and then another gap, and then that almost comes to a paragraph, 2 lines of text, and then another gap, and then maybe there's some sort of a 3-point bullet list for no reason. And you see that it's I think, maybe I'm old-fashioned. I think that networking is a communication between people and people. But if you see these things, they are absolutely horrible to read when you are a person. They seem to be really nice to read if you are an algorithm. And that's what they're designed for. They're actually designed to attract the algorithm to push your content in front of other people. But you wonder why actually they do that, because then a human writes something to be read by an algorithm, so that the algorithm decides, this is something that I want to show to another human, who actually doesn't want to read it because of its horrible format. So something is going wrong there, isn't it? So I'm not saying, the next step would be, of course, if AI would then just generate these things, because then we have this perfect circular environment where an AI designs something for AI, and then it just goes around. No, it's actually, they pretend that there's a little bit of, it's a human interaction, but there's this computer thing, this algorithm, plonked in the middle to make everybody's life more miserable, I think. I know it is difficult, this, if you would be an old Greek, maybe that's a bit of a funny comparison, but in the old times, Socrates, he was just sitting there on his, on the marketplace, and there were, a bunch of people crisscrossing, and you have a contact with some of them and others not. But now this marketplace is not longer, a forum there surrounded by a couple of temples, but it's LinkedIn, and there are a million people in there all at the same time, and 10,000 of them are actually your contacts. So you're supposed to interact with them. So I understand that it's more difficult, and we need some help. And to be honest, I don't know actually how this help should really look like, but I don't think that it should look like it does at the moment, where you have to make make the words that you actually want to address to other people look more attractive to an artificial thingy. That can't work. Or I think, because in the end, it's, the algorithm likes it and gives it to people who don't like it, or the algorithm doesn't like it, and then the people who would like it would not see it. So there's clearly something not right. And you see, I think it is kind of design related, because or related to my general philosophy of design is something that people do for people, and for me, it's not the object that I design that is in the center of the attraction. It's actually the people that I do it for. And as such, the idea that I do something and optimize it for non-people is kind of wrong, isn't it? But let me know what you think, and maybe, maybe I'm just too old to understand it, but clearly, for me, the texts that are written not for me but for an algorithm are just wrong. Full stop. And yeah, see you next time then. Oh yeah, if you want to subscribe if you haven't done it yet, or if you want to tell others about the designer standing in the park or elsewhere talking about design and design related things, please spread the word. I would be so immensely happy. You probably have to tell the algorithm actually about me, because then the algorithm can tell the others. But here we go. Modern times, isn't it? See you.